Imagine waking up at 70 and realizing that things aren't quite the same as they used to be. Your health might not be as strong, the energy you once had seems to fade faster, and the comfort of relying on family isn't always there when you need it most. Maybe your kids have their own busy lives, or perhaps the financial security you counted on isn't as reliable as it once was. It's a tough realization for many, but it doesn't have to define your future. You don't have to wait for someone to come in and rescue you. In fact, there's a way to build a foundation of support that doesn't rely on anyone else, and that can help you thrive, no matter what challenges come your way. What if I told you that there are 7 key pillars, 7 things you can work on today that will provide you with the strength, independence, and stability you need as you age? These aren't the usual solutions people talk about, and they don't depend on luck or the help of others. Instead, these pillars focus on things you can control, things that will keep you empowered and self-reliant even in your later years. By focusing on these 7 areas, you can create a life that's full of purpose, financial security, good health, and mental resilience no matter how the years unfold. If you're ready to take control of your future and build a life that isn't dependent on others, then make sure to stick around. I'm about to break down these 7 powerful pillars that will change the way you think about aging. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more insights like this. Share your thoughts or any questions you have in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Let's dive into how you can create a future that's truly yours, no matter what age you are. Have you ever sat down and thought about what your life will look like when you're older, particularly after 70? It's a strange realization, isn't it? The older we get, the more we start to feel the weight of time. We watch people around us age, and maybe we even start noticing the little signs in ourselves too. Wrinkles, less energy, a few more aches and pains. We begin to see that life, while beautiful, isn't quite as predictable as it once seemed. We can no longer rely on the same things we did when we were younger, and the idea of depending on our families, while comforting, doesn't seem quite as reliable anymore. It's easy to assume that family will always be there for us. After all, they've been the ones who helped us when we were younger. But the reality is different. As time goes on, families change. People move, priorities shift, relationships evolve, and sometimes the support we hope to get just isn't there. You might find yourself alone, financially struggling, or physically limited. And the thought of depending on others for help can be disheartening. So what happens when family isn't enough? What happens when we need more than just a few helping hands? The truth is, there's another way. There's a system of support that doesn't rely on others' availability or generosity. A way to build a future where you can be self-sustaining, where you won't have to wait for others to step in because you've created a structure that provides for you. It's a system that starts with you, not anyone else. This system is made up of 7 key pillars that, when nurtured, will provide you with everything you need to thrive well into your later years. The first pillar might seem obvious, but it's one that so many overlook: financial independence. Now let's be clear, financial independence doesn't mean you need to be a millionaire. It doesn't mean you have to be a stock market genius or a real estate mogul. What it does mean is creating a situation where you're not relying on others for your livelihood. That might mean having savings that generate passive income or investments that allow you to live comfortably without constantly worrying about bills. It's about having something that sustains you, something that can grow without your constant attention. Imagine being 70 years old, able to pay your own way without depending on a pension or waiting for family to help. It's freedom, and financial independence gives you that freedom. But here's the kicker. It's not just about the money itself. It's the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're in control. Knowing that if something unexpected happens, you can handle it on your own. This sense of security is invaluable, especially as we get older and life throws curveballs at us. It's empowering to know you can weather any storm without feeling helpless. The second pillar that will support you as you age is your physical health. When we're younger, we take our bodies for granted. We push ourselves without thinking, staying up late, eating junk food, and putting stress on our physical limits. But as the years go by, our bodies begin to feel the wear and tear. The knees start to creak, the back starts to hurt, and it gets harder to bounce back from the little injuries. You start to realize that your health is no longer something you can ignore. And this is where many people find themselves in trouble when they get older. They've neglected their bodies for so long that they're left with chronic issues that could have been avoided. But here's the thing. Taking care of your body is not a one-time event. It's a lifestyle. You don't need to become a gym rat to stay healthy. Small things like daily walks, stretching, maintaining a healthy diet, and getting enough sleep make all the difference. And the earlier you start, the better. It's not just about looking good. It's about feeling good and maintaining the energy and strength you'll need to stay independent. When you're 70 and beyond, you want to be able to move freely, enjoy activities without constant pain, and still have the energy to do the things you love. Your body is your first line of defense against the challenges of aging, and treating it with care will allow you to enjoy life to its fullest. The third pillar, just as essential, is mental resilience. This one's often overlooked, but it's so important. As we age, life has a funny way of testing us. We might lose loved ones, face health issues, or find ourselves feeling isolated. There will be moments where everything seems overwhelming, and it's in these moments that mental resilience becomes your greatest asset. It's the ability to bounce back after setbacks, to stay strong when life gets tough, and to keep moving forward even when things feel uncertain. Building mental resilience starts with developing a positive, adaptable mindset. It's about learning how to cope with stress, how to manage your emotions, and how to maintain a sense of hope and purpose even in the face of adversity. Practices like mindfulness, meditation, and gratitude can help strengthen your mental resilience over time. The stronger your mind is, the more easily you'll be able to navigate the challenges that come with aging. Life will always have its ups and downs, but with a resilient mind, you'll always find a way to rise above them. Then there's the fourth pillar, social connections. We all need people in our lives, people we can trust, people who care, people we can rely on. But here's the thing, family isn't the only source of support. As we age, the traditional idea of family being our sole source of emotional and practical help starts to fade. Sometimes family members have their own lives to deal with, and they might not always be able to provide the kind of help we need. This is where friendships and community play a huge role. The older you get, the more important it becomes to create a strong support network that extends beyond your immediate family. Cultivating deep, meaningful relationships with friends, neighbors, and even people in your community can give you a sense of belonging and security. These are the people who will show up when you need them, whether it's bringing over a meal when you're unwell or simply offering a listening ear when you're feeling lonely. Building a community that has your back is one of the most powerful ways to ensure you're not left alone when times get tough. The fifth pillar is continuous learning. It might sound strange to think about learning as we get older, but this is one of the most important things you can do to stay engaged and fulfilled. Learning doesn't just happen in school. It happens every day, in every interaction, in every new experience. When you're 70, having a sharp mind is priceless. It keeps you independent, keeps you interested, and keeps you from feeling stuck in old patterns. Learning something new every day, whether it's a new skill, a hobby, or even a new way of thinking, keeps your brain active. And the best part? It can open up new opportunities, whether that's a new career path, a hobby you love, or even just a deeper understanding of the world around you. A lifetime of learning makes you more adaptable, more flexible, and more interesting to be around. So never stop growing, never stop discovering. It's never too late to dive into something new. The sixth pillar is emotional intelligence. As you age, understanding yourself and others on an emotional level becomes more important than ever. It helps you navigate difficult relationships, communicate better, and handle conflict in a healthier way. Emotional intelligence is the key to creating strong, lasting connections with people, and it allows you to maintain your mental well-being even when life throws challenges your way. It helps you understand your own needs and boundaries, and it helps you empathize with others, creating a support system that's built on trust and mutual respect. And finally, the seventh pillar is purpose. What gets you out of bed in the morning? What's the thing that drives you? Having a purpose, something that gives your life meaning, is crucial to staying engaged and satisfied as you get older. Whether it's through your work, your hobbies, or helping others, having a purpose gives you direction, It helps you maintain a sense of self-worth and helps you feel like you're contributing to something bigger than yourself. When you have a purpose, life doesn't feel like it's winding down. It feels like it's just beginning. As you approach your 70s and beyond, don't wait for the world to hand you stability. Build it for yourself. By focusing on these 7 pillars, financial independence, physical health, mental resilience, social connections, continuous learning, emotional intelligence, and purpose, you create a foundation that will carry you through your golden years with strength, dignity, and joy. And you do it all without relying solely on anyone else. So what's the first step? Start today. It's never too early or too late to begin building these pillars in your life. Take control now, and you'll set yourself up for a future that's not just about surviving, it's about thriving. As we wrap up today's discussion, I hope you're starting to see just how powerful building a strong support system for your later years can be. It's all about taking small, deliberate steps now so that you're ready for whatever comes your way down the road. These 7 pillars, financial independence, physical health, mental resilience, and more, aren't just lofty ideals. They're practical tools that you can begin working on today, no matter where you are in life. The road to independence and fulfillment after 70 isn't about waiting for circumstances to change or relying on others. It's about taking control of your future and creating a structure that can support you when the time comes. And remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about progress. Start with what you can and build from there. Each step you take now is an investment in your future. So whether you're 50, 60, or already in your 70s, it's never too late to begin this journey. Take the first step today and build a future that allows you to thrive, not just survive. Your future self will thank you for it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.